Hard stop.
I can't hear myself.
Hard stop.
Oh,
Hard stop. Well, that's because you changed all the settings.
No, that wasn't it. I thought you weren't.
Ever since you changed those settings, I can hear myself a lot less better.
I hear myself just fine.
You can always hear yourself, though.
Shut the fuck up.
That's all you ever hear.
Can you always hear yourself?
We're talking about yourself that way.
I can always hear myself.
Do you have that thing in your head, like where you get something stuck in your head, and it's like it keeps going, like getting a song stuck in your head, and you just can't get it out? There's a name for that.
She's still preoccupied.
It's just you being you and things being things, Callie.
Apparently, it's not normal.
Just
and I'm not okay with it.
It's just everything exists.
I know.
It just exists.
It just is what it is.
It exists, and it is what it is, and it's just music stuck in your head. And this is our intro.
Listener discretion is advised.
You are now free to clog your ear holes. Clog your ear holes.
Hello.
What?
Hello?
That hurt your ears?
Hello. It was loud.
Good, that was the point.
Oh.
I wanted the people who think that it's too long to really soak it in.
Oh. Hey, they might not even listen anymore.
That's fine. If our intro is too long for you, it may not be the show for you.
That's fine.
Or
Fast
our banter
forward.
at the beginning exists.
Yeah.
It might not be for you either.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't like our banter,
There's a thing on there that's 15 seconds, skip
you
forward.
skip along.
Just click
you
that
just
a couple
skip
times.
a little bit past. If you don't like the show, you can skip the whole
The
thing.
whole thing.
I also
Go ahead and download it.
correct.
Yeah.
And then
Listen
just
to it
skip
for
all.
at least a couple seconds.
No, just let it play in the background. Turn the volume all the way down.
That works. I sound like muffled. Or my headphones sound muffled.
That's because of the settings you changed.
No, it wasn't like this last week.
You don't sound muffled to me. You sound like you did last week to me.
I think it's because I have the splitter.
Potentially.
It's fine. It's fine.
This was an impromptu recording
Hey, I just came over to hang out.
of dfwai, also known as Don't Fucking Worry About It. Across from me are my feet.
Ew.
And right across from my feet is
So
my sister,
furry.
Callie,
And my feet,
and her feet.
who is also furry.
Yeah. Callie's a furry. You heard it here
No,
first.
my feet are furry.
And then to her
Right.
oppositional left,
What?
which would be her right.
I'm very confused.
That's fine. That would be my wife. The all great and powerful Steve.
Help.
Yep.
That's Alyssa. And then right here playing with a Rubik's Cube. That's bullshit. Sweet Pea.
He tried to learn in 15 minutes how to do a Rubik's Cube.
We're not even going to worry about this motherfucker. You can't see him anyway. You'll hear him speak in a minute. It'll sound like nails on a chalkboard.
Eventually you get back
He's
to the same
engrossed in
colors you
watching
started
Bebop
with.
do the
Yeah,
Rubik's
you're just
Cube.
watching. So the reason we decided to is I did not want to record tonight
I came over to hang out.
because I'm tired. And wouldn't you know it, they want to come hang out, which is fine. And then it's like, oh, I got to tell you this cool story. No, save it for the podcast. Oh, then this cool story. Save it for the podcast. Oh, and this cool story. Save it for the podcast. You know what? Fuck it. Get out the equipment. I guess we're going to go ahead and record.
Can we just talk about how that was the initial premise of the show anyway, was basically just putting mics up when we're having conversations?
This is true.
Why can't we have conversations when we're planning to record?
Because
Or
we
what?
feel
Because
pressured.
it's not organic.
It's really not
This is
organic.
100%
The whole premise
vegan.
of us doing this was to, record our dumb little conversations that we have, not save everything we want to talk about forever.
This is Ghost, by the way.
You're a cunt.
So me and Sweet Pete realized the other day, you guys always give him shit for having like squinty eyes. But I'm pretty sure my eyes are more squinty than his.
Not in the mornings.
I don't know. Mine in the mornings are pretty bad. I can't see fucking shit.
I never
out of this
noticed, honestly.
stuff. Yeah.
I realized the other day that I think I need to get glasses.
Probably a good
I
idea.
think there's a few things you might need to get. That
This
you need to
guy
come to realizations
sent me a
for.
message the other day. He wrapped some presents on a hardwood floor, and he goes, "This hurts." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're old." He's like, "No, I'm not."
No.
I had to wrap some presents. My back was hurting.
The bottom half of me is old. The top half, except for my hair.
No, keep going down. You're missing some other things there, bud.
You have AD.
No.
Yeah, I think I see a couple of gray hairs in the beard.
I was born with those. Not in my beard, but I was born
Do
with gray
you
hair on
now
my head.
suffer from erectile dysfunction?
I've always suffered from that.
Teeth. It's almost time for dentures.
No, it's not. You cunt.
How about some veneers?
You can't help it.
Would you get veneers?
I actually want to get all my teeth pulled. Implants.
So veneers.
Why? Why would you go the implant route?
It's better than having dentures.
That I want dentures.
According to who?
You'd rather be able to take your teeth out?
Yeah.
That'd be
Fuck
fun.
that.
I'd fucking spit them in everybody. Piss off.
Imagine currently getting a blowjob from him is like somebody sticking your dick in a thing full of daggers.
It's not that bad.
If he were to be able to, it's a gum job. I mean,
But then, like, there's always glue you have to put on the dentures. The glue gets stuck to your gum.
you don't think these implants require special care?
Brush your fucking teeth.
Okay, but
can't
what
take
about
'em
the
out and
healing
clean 'em.
process of dental surgery?
It's not as bad as you think it is.
Well, yeah.
According
you
to my
still have
dentist,
that with
it's worse than I thought it would be.
Exactly.
According to other people I know who've done it, it's not as bad as you think it is.
What Alyssa said, you still have a healing process if you get dentures.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pulled
still
out.
a
That's
major
not
surgery.
drilling into your jaw. Oh, they're
What the
attacking.
My
Fuck is
vibrator.
happening?
The Russians
My
are here.
vibrator isn't shut off.
The Russians are here with Ghost Vibrator.
Nice.
He had to order it from Russia.
Yeah.
I'm
Makes
curious
sense.
if they can actually hear that or not.
It's made by Toshiba. Toshiba.
Does it look
The
like
fuck?
a vodka bottle?
Hitachi.
Yes.
Hitachi. Is that
It's a
is that
scratch and
Russian?
sniff.
No, neither is
That way,
Toshiba.
you scratch it. And, high school.
Wait, is it scratch and also like absorb? Because like if you're using the dildo, you scratch it before you put it in, then you get
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
Like how kids used to put vodka or tampons in vodka and then
Did any of us ever do that?
I did
no,
not.
I did not.
No.
Did anybody here ever butt chug anything?
Nope.
No.
I noticed Sweet Pea hasn't answered either of these questions.
He's busy with his Rubik's Cube. Leave him alone.
I bet the answer is yes to one of them.
Have you ever butt chugged or shoved a tampon up your ass that's soaked in vodka?
No.
He actually had to think about it.
I'm trying to figure out. It took me a second to figure out what the fuck y'all were talking about. at the beginning.
Getting drunk off your butthole.
Yeah, I
Butthole drunk.
never really had to get drunk off my butthole because I stayed drunk from other places.
From your mouth hole?
From my mouth hole. about 20
His ear hole. They got them tequila eye drops.
Look,
Yeah.
it's all connected. Same thing.
I suppose so. I
Never
mean,
done it. Wouldn't know.
me either.
Okay, so we have to real quick get into
It's really quiet.
yeah, I got it. Yes, Mr. Producer.
Your Lego man is stretching.
Okay,
Yeah,
they've
just
spoken
Farming XP.
What does my
while we,
microphone smell like? Alcohol.
because you had it up your butthole, obviously.
after you were
Duh.
butt chugging?
Callie called the one who shall not be named
Correct.
about the rings.
Correct.
But before we go into what she said, I asked a very, very, things person, attachment to any and all things, if they could hold on to the oxygen that they expelled over the lifetime that they've lived, they would.
You talk to somebody like that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not that bad.
Alyssa's mother.
Oh, okay.
And
is
she
very
suggested,
Oh, you asked about the rings.
yeah,
Okay.
she suggested, yeah, sell them.
Really?
Now this
also
story is
surprised.
going to have a twist as we get into it because Callie just called my mother while these two were butt chugging each other's dill holes.
Spit. Yes.
Spit. I like that one better. You called mom and asked her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I don't care. You do whatever you want." Which makes me wonder if she listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
Can I have a
Wait,
chair?
is she in the Facebook group?
I don't know why.
There's over 200 people in there. She could be hiding somewhere.
I can't figure out how to view the people that are in there.
I've
There
never
has to be a
looked.
way to do it.
There is. I've done it before. I just don't remember how.
So you called mom, right? We don't have a drum roll, do we? There it is.
Good enough.
Good enough. And she said to,
Do whatever you want with them. Sell them. You want me to go into the other thing?
no,
Oh.
we'll get there. But that was mind-blowing enough.
Yeah.
Why is it when we're having an actual conversation, this motherfucker's playing on his phone?
He's trying to figure out the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying
Oh.
to figure out.
I got you. Ghost.
okay.
Don't worry.
It's the last couple. He was very non-involved. And then when it died, he was like, when we were shutting it down, then he wanted to get involved. He just wants to be the sound effects before and after.
No,
Well, this
she's not in our
motherfucker is
group.
distracting with this damn Rubik's Cube.
She
fast.
So,
There's actual, like, you have to learn the, what are they called?
technique.
Techniques of it. There's different techniques.
She's not in our Facebook group.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
well,
the
that
10
surprises me.
shadows.
Same. I think Ron is.
Is he?
I think so.
He's not showing up either.
Oh,
He probably removed himself.
probably.
He was like, this is all very incriminating and I don't want to be a part of it. Anyway, asking this question unlocked a what the fuck moment.
I thought it was hilarious, but
Of course you did.
It was a big eye roll for me.
yeah.
Ghost. She calls mom and acts like she's not at the house. Sitting there on speakerphone with my mother.
Probably not my best idea.
No, but it worked out, didn't it?
Kinda.
It's like,
It was
hey,
very
I was just looking at these rings, and I just, what am I supposed to do with them? Whatever you want. She's like, so if I sold them, you wouldn't be mad? No. And I can see the gears turning in Callie's head. Like, okay, now let me ask, what if Nathan were to sell his? Which mom caught on to immediately.
Yeah.
Because Callie goes,
Hey, I played it off.
well, what about Nathan? Didn't you give him those
and
rings?
I said Alec.
Well, yeah. You don't lead with the one that you're actually grasshopper. And she goes, why is Nathan what? Are you asking for Nathan? No. Fucking liar.
Mom probably knows when I'm lying, so
Yeah, I can guarantee you she does.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. But she did not know, you played it off enough that she didn't know you were here.
seemingly.
And Callie's talking about selling hers, and mom goes, well, don't have your brother sell them. He'll want some of the money.
Oh yeah, because that's what you do, huh?
What the fuck, bro? Grandma recently made a comment similar to this. Like, what?
I think they just got you and our uncle confused.
Do I look like that creepy motherfucker?
You're getting in there in age. Maybe you're getting a little closer.
Yeah, but he's got significantly less hair on his head.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah, fucking.
For context, James has a ponytail.
What's the one he looks like, the actor?
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. Yeah, we call him Steven Seagal, but like stoner Steven
hear what I
Seagal.
said.
What'd you say?
I said Steve Buscemi.
No. Oh, if Steve Buscemi and Steven Seagal had a baby, Uncle James is what it would look like.
I don't know who those two people are, but I'll
You
believe
don't know
it.
Google
who
them.
Steven Seagal is?
Maybe, but I don't know his name.
Google them. Start with Buscemi.
Hey, can I have a check?
I don't know how to spell these names.
Can I have a check?
Alyssa, you need help.
Can you? What? Steven? Stefan? Seagal?
Yes, for a chip.
Your internet's not working?
It doesn't like iPhones.
This guy?
No, that is way off.
Well, that's what came up. This guy looks like the...
Steve Buscemi.
The-
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
Let me see.
Yeah, yeah. So far, accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Steven Seagal.
This guy
Weird that
looks-
they're both
hang on.
Steves.
This one looks like the magic dude. You know who I'm talking about? Penn and Teller.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe like 40 years ago.
Not Penn and Teller, but
That's who you guys were talking about?
oh yeah.
Motherfucker, this is who you guys were talking about.
There you go.
You're the one who had
Hey.
to clean that damn room. I ain't mad
She said
at
that's the right guy.
He used to have a ponytail.
Okay, yeah, that's fat Steven Seagal. We're talking about Steven Seagal in his prime.
It was still kind of hefty.
This guy?
Look up long hair Steven Seagal, goddammit. There's a specific movie I'm thinking of. You see it on TikTok all the time where he's like walking and he like twists and looks at the camera and then twists the other direction and keeps walking.
Oh, that's very specific.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's fine.
My Aunt
Yeah, I
Patsy
kinda see
used
it, but
to
I see it more
love
with the
that
other one.
man.
It's a mix between the two, especially since he grew his hair out like he did.
Have
Yeah.
you ever seen him do karate?
James?
Steve
No,
Buscemi?
I have not seen
Uncle
him do
James or
karate.
Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal.
No. Is it funny?
He got so much hell several years ago because he was teaching people how to do karate, and it was so bad.
Oh, really?
It was so bad.
I feel
But
like I
no.
might have seen that.
My Uncle James
Actually.
is a Joe.
Oh?
Like in the context that you would make fun of somebody for being a penny pincher or screwing people over for money. Right? And he does it. He screws people over for money in a very gray area.
Like you're getting the money you wanted, but you could have had more.
It's one of those like, this is what you asked for. I got you what you asked for. Okay, but you sold it for like $4,000 more than what I was asking. Yeah, but you got what you asked for.
This is my fee.
So we both walk away happy,
Yeah,
in quotation marks.
yeah. So it's a very morally gray area that he operates in. But for some fucking reason, everybody thinks that's me.
Well,
It wasn't
the
me.
shoe fits.
Does it fit?
Mm.
The fuck you mean you don't know?
I mean,
Is that me?
I ain't never watched you put your shoes on, bro.
Don't be a bitch. You know what I'm asking you.
You don't need me to answer this question.
You made a comment.
You're his best friend. We do need
Whoa,
you to
whoa,
answer
whoa,
this question.
whoa.
everybody calm down.
He's just here to sleep with my wife.
You're one half of his other half. We're basically the same person.
Just say,
We're just
I share custody with him or with you. No.
Then why the fuck do people think I would?
I don't know.
Probably because you're always so eager to sell things for people.
To help them?
Yeah, probably. They probably think you're getting something out of it.
Yep.
The joy of helping people.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Yeah, that's
look that
selfish.
way.
no. From your family, that's not possible.
Ah.
Sorry, Callie.
Sorry. From the older generation in your family, that's not possible.
If you want help selling in the ring, fuck you, find somebody else.
I'll go where you went. You already helped me.
The motherfucker keeps snatching half of them out of my hand.
It was like as soon as her hand went up, you turned and threw it at him.
I didn't see her hand go up.
You were like, no, bitch, you can't have any. That's what it felt like.
Which, by the way,
bitch.
did your dad say something about our daughter's belly today?
I have no idea.
Which daughter?
How did she respond?
I don't think she did.
Which daughter?
Delilah.
Probably Delilah, because she was wearing a crop top.
What, like calling her chunky or?
Said something about her having a belly, I think.
You know what really? I think about this one to this day. Your mother
Oh, no.
commenting on Nate. I don't know if I should say this on this fucking podcast.
Go
They
for
don't
it.
listen. And even if they do.
What woman? What right does that woman think she has? to say anything.
That's why I was getting wet.
Stupid ass.
The lid's not on it.
You dumbass. Did you just spill that everywhere?
It's been pouring into my seat for at least the last 5 minutes.
Oh my god. So half of that thing is in your pants.
I don't think it was fully on its side.
Jesus.
I think it just got a little off the top.
That's why
I was like, man, my butt's getting kind of cold. I wonder if I'm sitting weird. And I'm like, nope, I'm wet. All right, continue. Anyways, what'd she say?
But what right does she have what?
to say anything about Nate's weight
Yeah.
because
What, like 2 years ago or something? She
And
said
it's-
something about him he's getting a little thick or hefty or some shit like that.
yeah,
He's
coming from my mother.
I mean, he's a kid that hasn't even hit puberty yet.
What? It ain't even about that. It's quite like.
And then when his boy period comes, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
My mother's not exactly in shape. I don't know. Well, I guess you probably saw her at the
You
wedding.
need to get a little closer.
Sorry. Do I need to get closer, or can no one hear anyone because we changed settings?
No, you need to stay that close.
Well, I was looking at the
I don't
sound
want to
thing.
make out with my microphone.
Well, then have her change the fucking settings back.
This is how close I am, and it's fine. I'm not like touching it, but I'm
Nobody
close.
cares, Callie.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, for context, Nate, for a couple of years, went through like a phase where he was getting increasingly chunkier.
He's getting chunky.
I mean,
But he wasn't
also
like a tall
normal.
kid,
yeah.
you know.
He's always been in the 99th percentile for weight and the 87th to 89th percentile for height. So he's a big kid anyway. But my mother is not exactly a thin woman. She has medical issues that have led to weight issues. But you are correct. She has zero room to talk about. Why are you dipping these in dill dip?
I don't think that's what she was talking about.
That's not good.
Well, why are you doing it?
I don't know.
That
You're gonna do it again?
dildo.
Anyway, she has zero
I don't want it.
zero room to talk about anyone's weight. Because she's a narcissistic cunt hole.
Wow. God damn. Hang on.
You've heard it here, everybody.
Back that truck up. What is she?
Narcissistic cunt hole.
Hang on. One more time. She's a narcissistic.
Cunt hole.
Oh, damn it. That didn't work.
The end of
We need to get a beat button.
today it was kind of funny. Apparently last year Nate had gotten a Lego set and a Lego Avengers set, and he had taken it over to my parents' house to put together over there. He had received it there, brought it home, then decided that he was going to go over there and take it with him. And he didn't wind up doing it while I was there, and it got shoved in the closet. A year later, my mother gives it back to him tonight. Like, it was like, hang on a minute, don't go anywhere. I've got this for you too, because you left it here. And he said something, asking like if he could go over there or something. And I said, Nate, when was the last time since last Christmas you've been to this house independently? It's been last Christmas. The last time he was at my parents' house, with the exception, I think, one time.
And that was for
last
a
Christmas.
holiday.
Yeah. So my mother doesn't really have any room to talk about Nate, period, because
Or his
for
period.
all intents and purposes, he is an acquaintance to her, not family.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Where the fuck did the chocolate covered graham crackers go?
I've never seen them. Couldn't tell you.
Downstairs.
You son of a bitch.
Ghost is stealing all the snacks.
They're still down there.
Yeah, they're down there. Those are podcast snacks, you son of a bitch. Did you record a podcast?
Those are pod snacks.
I'm pretty sure.
Then they were used in good.
I'm
they
pretty
were.
sure.
They
I'm
fueled.
pretty sure they were bought at the same time that the Fig Newtons were bought, right? And did you record a podcast while you were eating all of those?
Yeah,
No, you didn't.
for your mom,
No, you didn't.
just for her.
No.
The microphone was your mom's box.
What and the way it works is they take my voice and they turn it into vibrations for her dildo.
No.
TM. TM. TM.
Yeah, we're trademarking that idea.
We're copywriting that, trademarking.
You got
It
a
will be
sweet
patented.
central voicemail from your significant other? We can turn those into vibrations for your
Sweet what?
Oh, or like you know, how
tiny
you got,
little ship.
You got like the walkie-talkie on your watch. Your significant other could like talk into it while you're at work or something, and then you keep it in all day, and then you just randomly get vibrations.
TM. This will be patented.
Anyways,
We have 1 year to patent it.
do we?
I think so.
I wanted a snack in the middle of the fucking night, and you guys have the only snacks in the house.
Then take some and leave the rest.
I didn't know if I wanted 1 or fucking 12, so I took them downstairs.
This is fair.
What's not fair is I don't have any snackies.
Oh no! I didn't buy you a bag of chips.
There's chippies.
You had Knackies.
Chippies aren't sweet. I want a sweet snack, and you got your little fudgy
I gave
minis
you
over
a
there.
cookie, damn it.
A cookie.
was
Yeah.
I'm fat.
Oh, fuck. I can't give you those and not give you my chips.
I just will grab a couple. Jesus.
Do it gently because I don't want to drop this.
Hey, can I have one?
Fuck you.
Next on a crasher.
So I heard there's an Uber story.
Maybe.
I would like to hear it.
Hang on.
Please.
We're recording this on Christmas Eve. We were discussing food earlier. Callie has a very important job for Christmas tomorrow. What is it, Callie?
I'm going to make the ham.
Callie's making the ham.
Yeah.
We were
And
talking about recording this podcast
You want some help making the ham?
tomorrow. No. That is where I'm leading. You are not allowed to touch any ovens ever again.
Oh,
especially
God,
when
what'd you do
making
now?
pies.
So you left the oven or the
No.
stovetop on the other
Nope.
day. He did what now?
I didn't leave the stovetop on.
Yes, you did.
The stovetop, I left the oven on.
No, you said you boiled water down to
You
where there was
boiled
no
water.
water left.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Oh yeah.
All I did was burn water. That's okay.
Ghost, what did you do?
Well, they had made turkey and mashed potatoes and all this other
Oh,
stuff,
it was that night?
and it wasn't for like Thanksgiving, and there was a pie, so Delilah cooked a pie and pulled it out, and you had to put like graham cracker crumbs on top of it, and then you stick it back in the oven for 5 minutes. Well, she stuck it back in the oven for 5 minutes, and like we opened it and looked at it, and it wasn't browning or anything. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it on broil for a minute because that's what's it's meant for toasting on top of things.
Yeah, for like a couple
Let's
seconds.
highlight the comment. He's going to do what?
Broil.
Broil it for about a minute or so. So Van was in the
Way too
kitchen.
long.
Van was in Van was in the kitchen, and we were sitting there and we were talking, and I turned around and I opened the oven and I looked at it and it wasn't doing anything yet. So I closed it and I turned back around. I said 2 fucking words to him, and he goes, "Hey, bro." I was like, "What?" So I turned around and I opened the oven, and as I opened the oven, it put the fire out. I
Hey.
set an apple pie on fire.
A broiler, you only use it for a couple seconds. It happens so fast. I caught the ham on fire for
Well, I mean, it
Thanksgiving.
was in there for a solid
Did you
minute.
broil the ham?
Yeah, so at the end of like heating it up and putting all the stuff in it, at the end you're supposed to put the glaze on the top and put it under the broiler for like a couple seconds to like put a glaze on it,
Why a couple of seconds?
so it doesn't burn like I burned it.
It tasted great.
It did, but it
Sugar
had a
burns
burn
quickly.
on the top.
The pie smelled terrible.
Shortly after that, Alyssa got a coffee frother for Delilah, and I was playing with it, right? I was holding it, and I had it on, and the bottom was spinning, and then it just fucking exploded.
Sent shrapnel everywhere.
How?
Within 10 minutes of each other, he blew up our stove and then a coffee frother.
I put the coffee frother back together.
Kinda.
No, it's all together.
Mostly.
It's all together.
Does it work, though?
Mix your chicken broth.
Okay. This guy right over here, when he's fucking up, he can't handle knowing he's fucking up at all. He caught the pie on fire, and Delilah, who's in VR, goes, "What is that smell? Shut up!" Annabelle comes in, "Oh, God, what is that? Shut up!"
That's not how it went.
Nate from the bedroom, "Why does it smell like burning?" "Fuck off. Shut up."
It
Poor
wasn't
guy.
that bad. It actually didn't smell that bad in the kitchen.
Did it taste good?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I mean, I scraped off all the black shit. Get the fuck out of here with those. I don't know what the fuck.
It was
Don't
your
touch my shit with your feet.
You dropped it. I picked it up.
I
for
don't
you.
care. Don't ever touch my
A
shit with
simple
your feet.
thank you would have been
No,
nice.
fuck off. I would have rather it stayed on the floor.
That right there. That's what we got.
I just want to point out that it took him like a minute to get.
Yeah,
the-
I was
that
doing
picked up
this
his
with the
feet.
2-toe scoop over here trying to pick that shit up.
He's not as talented with like picking
The
things
look
up
I'm
as-
getting right now.
as I am.
So sensual. You know that look
He
that
just
girl
bared his
has in the
teeth at him.
pictures? It's just like the lips are up and it's like,
think
I just
wanna
got
move
that.
out.
Oh, really?
is that right?
Hey, we have a spare bedroom.
Oh, do you?
We do.
How much you charge for rent?
About $600.
What? You want me to pay your whole rent?
Our rent
Their
is-
rent's $1,200,
is
bud.
$900. But yeah, $600. You can have the room all to yourself.
They still pay the electric, the internet. Fuck off.
Hey, that's not that bad. Internet, 55.
Yeah, see?
Sewage and all that, 50.
Well, he'll take care of that. He loves sewage.
Water or electric, I mean, is like 100.
So I pay $600 plus all that?
No, just 600. Yeah,
Actually, what I heard was 600.
600.
You
Only
got
for-
yourself a deal.
He wouldn't know what to do if he didn't have all these children here to bother him all the time.
I'd probably be happier.
Wow. Fuck you. I'm telling him you said that.
Hey, and
That's
fine. I got 2 black cats that'll definitely bother the shit out of you, so it's fine.
Well, they also watch his daughter whenever he has to work on Fridays when she's dropped off
Yeah,
for free.
yeah. Yeah, they'll do it.
Yes, man. She's old enough. She should be working her damn self.
Yeah, that's true.
At 5.
5 years old. Go get a job, you fucking bum.
Look, they do it in other countries.
Huh?
We should be able to do it here.
Well, in those other countries, 12 years old is old enough to get married.
I don't think we should do everything that they do.
Just the things that benefit you?
Yes, working at a young age, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Stick it on a lawnmower, it'll be fine.
Nothing could possibly go wrong there.
Nope. They got the guards, you know.
Which, by the way, do you think your mother realized what she said earlier? I don't. It's how you form words, right? And like there was something you said there that kind of I didn't catch it fully.
Uh-huh.
But the way you say things, she was talking about an old bicycle story, and she said her brother rode her home one day on the bike.
I want to rewind you
Sorry.
because you act like I absorb the words that come out of my mother's mouth.
Oh, they just bounce right off?
Boing. They're there long enough to participate kind of in the conversation. And
Gotcha.
then they're gone.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's how I survive. Same
Is that
thing
what you do with me?
Your mother. None of her words enter this brain.
Is that what you do to me?
Yes, sometimes.
Wow.
It's a defense mechanism.
It is. It's a coping skill.
I feel so loved. Hey, drop your
know.
headphones again.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna pick it up with my ass cheeks this time.
At least
I don't know
only
if
do
that's
it-
worse or better.
At least I only do it sometimes, and I'm consciously aware of when I do it.
Yeah. What are you getting at?
I don't know. Ghost, what am I getting at?
I'm so lost in this.
He wasn't listening.
Ironic.
It is ironic.
What is it? You talking about how he picks up like
Things with my butt crack?
No. Okay. I said, I don't absorb anything that my mother says. Bounces off of me. He's like, do you do that to me too? And I was like, sometimes. And I said, at least I'm consciously aware of when I do this.
Yeah.
Unlike him.
Yeah.
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 Yep. You do it a lot.
See, that's the thing, though. I'm not ignoring you.
He's
It's not
also-
bouncing off of me. My brain is in another place.
He also does this thing where he'll, like, oh hey, this is here. Oh hey, this is here. Oh hey, this is you've told me like 12 times. Oh okay. I just wasn't sure if I told you yet. Hey, this is here. Oh my God.
Him and I had a conversation the other day.
It's really weird. It's almost like I've had a couple of brain injuries in my fucking life.
Nice excuse.
Did you,
Yeah, well, it is actually.
Ghost, did you know that your girlfriend got a new tarantula?
Yeah.
A pink toe.
Mhm.
I feel like I had a conversation with her while I was talking to him about this pink toe. And then he tells me about this pink toe today as if it's news.
We love you. We do.
We do.
It's great. Honestly, it makes for great stories. But sometimes it's like,
Frustrating?
holy fuck, do you listen to anything we say?
Yes.
The answer is no. Wait,
You
no.
don't listen.
If I were to say, let's go have sex, yes, he would listen to that. He would instantaneously hear that.
I'm surprised he's not jumping over the table right now because that was
That's
an
all I
offer.
heard.
Now, hang on.
Help.
They didn't, hang on. They didn't hear what happened. It was her and I having sex, and you said help. So let's clear that up real quick. Okay? Sweet Pea looked at her and said, you want to go have sex? And she said help. She does not want help because of mine and Alyssa's sex.
We're getting knocked.
Yeah.
One moment. What? Ah!
Go.
It's a
Shoo.
child.
Get. Nobody cares. You're adopted.
You're really not.
And an orphan.
I mean, I knew, but Kelly's got such great door control. Find out what the fuck this little shit wants. I think, but no. Oh, it's Delilah. Of course she didn't walk away. Do it again, and I bet she'll be standing there. All right, now open it. Oh, hey, she
Kelly
moved.
did a magic trick.
You couldn't grab the fucking dog.
Another what?
What do you mean you're bad?
Out.
Out.
He's already had one.
He's already had one.
Has he had
No, he
two?
cannot have another. He cannot have
He'll be
another.
fine. Goodbye. We're busy.
Oh,
I told
we're
him to turn on
loud.
his YouTube on a relaxing sound and go the heck to sleep.
Bullshit.
He doesn't need to hear.
Turn it up.
Tell him not to hear.
Put his
It's
headphones
usually
on
on.
that we're using.
Yeah, tell him to put on his headphones.
Tell him to put on the ears that he listens to us with.
All right. Goodbye. Shoo.
I mean, it's only 10:30. He's fine.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yes. However, it's only 10:30 and I only got home at 8:40 this morning and then had to get up at noon. And I've been up since then. So if Satan Claus is going to come by tonight, it's going to need to be soon.
I see.
I feel after a while you're just taking the same one and changing it back over and over
That's
again.
what I said.
He can hear us through the wall.
I feel like you're supposed to like turn
Well,
it.
yeah, we have to go to sleep in order for Satan Claus to come.
Oh.
What?
Seed?
I mean,
Rape seed.
you're getting
Peanut butter
there.
ingredients.
I saw some colors coming together.
It's literally what it looks like on the fucking videos.
Yeah, well, of course they're going to make it look easy.
I'm
You're supposed to be counting colors or some shit while you do it. Because they
memorize
they
Look at
memorize the pattern that's going to
Yeah.
go into place as it's spinning.
No, hang on. So they look at it before they put
Yeah,
the
they get
blindfold
like
on.
10 to 30 seconds to
They look at it and then they know exactly how many moves they need to make and where.
It's not like that, RoboCop.
Close one eye. Maybe you can get it in.
Yeah. Damn, you must be good with
I
those
just
hands, huh?
watched you undo a shit ton of blue that were together.
And now green.
And green.
You're doing a really good job of mixing it up more. Try doing it backwards of the way you're doing it. You're mixing them up. If you do it the other way,
I have expected him to stand up and turn around.
for context, still he's working on a Rubik's Cube for the first time ever in his adult life. Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit? It's never going to be that easy, bud.
He saw that thing in the game.
Remind you of prom night? He just swung the mic over into his face, and it was a little further out than he expected.
So there's these fucking videos on TikTok, you see them all the time, is solve a Rubik's Cube in like 3 easy steps, right? Well, I just went through every fucking video like that.
Are you
on
listening to the
TikTok.
things they're saying?
No, he had to
I
mute
can't
his phone.
hear it over y'all.
Okay.
But they got it drawn.
Oh, this is our fault, huh?
Yeah, it is. They got it drawn out on a diagram. Move
Yeah,
it
they're
this
still
way,
telling
then
you
this
to
way,
do-
then
They
this
got a
way,
what?
But
then
but
that
you're
way.
supposed to only do that after a certain thing lines up on the ones in front of you.
Well, how the fuck do I get it there?
You got to listen to what they're saying while they're showing.
I'll be outside.
So the reason this is why he bought the Rubik's Cube. The other day, he asked me a question. He's like, "Would you rather?"
Would you rather?
I think it was like, "Would you rather spend a year in prison or be given a Rubik's Cube, and whenever it's finished, that's when you get out?" So if you never finish it, you could be in prison for the rest of your life.
I'm going in for a year.
You don't think you could figure out how to solve a Rubik's Cube in a year?
No.
Nah.
Really?
I said I'd probably take the Rubik's Cube.
I'd
You'd
probably
Rubik's
figure it
Cube.
out within a week because I'd hyper focus on it until it was
Same.
done.
That's what I was thinking.
And
Like, I'd
I've
start
gotten
seeing the
Rubik's.
patterns.
I've gotten Rubik's cubes to the point where it's just
One.
2.
I've gotten it to 1, and I can't.
You can't
figure
get it
out.
to 1.
Yes, you can.
No, that would mean 1 color's off on 2 sides.
Yes, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
2.
I'm saying 1 on each side. you
Okay,
know?
yeah, same.
Yeah.
And I never could figure out how to switch those motherfuckers.
Nope.
I just pull the fucking stickers off.
That's cheating.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
wonder if you could do that. Was that cheating to get out of prison? Just
Yes, that would be cheating.
how would they know?
That's not solving a Rubik's cube.
But they would
It
never
is
know.
solving.
That's burning the
Problem.
Rubik's cube to the ground and going, "Oh, it's gone. Does that mean I get out?" And they say no.
And they
Look.
hand you a new one.
You're looking at it wrong. In order to get out, you have to solve a problem. The
Uh-huh.
Rubik's Cube is the problem. There are many solutions to a problem. They not always.
And this is mine.
I was getting ready to say that.
Well, we're broke, so the problem would be solved by us robbing a bank. So we should be able to do that. Okay.
Okay, here's a good question.
I said there were many solutions to solving a problem. I
Yeah.
didn't say they were all feasible solutions, but burning the Rubik's Cube and switching all the stickers around, that is 2 ways to solve a problem.
But that's illegal.
Here's a better
no, it's
question.
not. Find me in the fucking Constitution where it says we can't pull the stickers off of a goddamn
It's
Rubik's
hidden in
Cube.
between we and the people.
That's the preamble.
Fine print.
It's fine print.
It's a preamble. So instead of prison, you get locked in a room with nothing in it. You could either solve a Rubik's
I'm
Cube
gonna
and
starve
get
to death.
$1 billion, and you have however long it takes, or to get out of the room, you could just take like $1 million.
I'm taking the million.
Take a
Million. That's
You
easy.
just take $1 million,
Yeah.
I'll take that million
or
and a
s-
billion.
or
That's
you
a
could-
million more than I went in there with. Fuck
Well,
yeah.
but or you could
Gonna
sit
be
there
a
and
hell
solve
of
the
a lot
Rubik's
less
Cube
to
and get
pay
$1
in
billion.
taxes.
Is
Do
there
we get
if you choose the Rubik's cube, does $1 million come off the table?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm taking the fucking $1 million.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the million too.
I'd take the $1 billion.
Look.
I'd figure that fucker out.
Can we use our
I'm gonna
phones
not
to
take
figure it
either
out?
one of
No.
them.
Can
and
we
I'm gonna
phone a
ask-
friend?
No,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
taking the
gonna
million.
ask them to give me a penny and double it every day for a month.
That wasn't an option. You can't
is
do
an
that.
option now.
No.
Did you know if you take a penny
Oh my God,
and
everybody
put
knows
it
this.
in your piggy bank every day for a year, you'll have $350,000?
No, you'll have $3.65.
Have you guys seen that?
It's if you
Yeah.
take a penny and double it.
If you take a penny and you double what you have every
Yeah,
day.
people do it wrong and say
I
that.
know. Yes, we've seen that.
Yeah, I know. I did. I ain't stupid.
The best one was the one where the guy was like, "Would you like $100 or 1 Bitcoin?" And like, everybody took the $100.
Dumbasses.
Everybody took the $100.
I'd take a biddy, please.
I'll take
Please.
that Bitcoin. Fucking
In a
what is it at? Like
heartbeat.
$32,000 right now for 1 Bitcoin?
I don't know. You'd be the person to ask.
I don't look at Bitcoin. I only do sheep.
Hey Siri, what's the value of a Bitcoin right now? $43,154.74.
How hard was that?
It's
Hang on, let
down.
me check how much a Bitcoin is before I answer this.
It's actually down like $700.
It's actually, but it's actually up like $7,000 from what it was a year ago.
I would have laughed if Siri would have said,
Actually,
Bitcoin is worth nothing because value is a social construct.
It got down to $19,000 in the last 2 years.
And you didn't buy one?
Yeah, okay.
Can I get a loan of $19,000 to buy a Bitcoin, please?
Speaking about what Alyssa said, NFTs, worthless.
They're pointless.
They're worthless. People were like, oh, these are going to be so...
Yeah, but Jake Paul bought one for like $18 million.
Yeah, worthless.
Yep.
So is Jake Paul.
You want to know what else is fucking worthless?
Your mom's box?
No, quite literally.
What?
It actually pisses me off.
What?
Are you going to tell us? Or
Yeah,
are we
what the fuck is it? Jesus.
Everybody in this room uses an Apple device, right?
Yes.
Do you have an iWatch or a watch?
Yes.
I watch.
Does Sweet
Not
Pea
on,
have a
but
watch?
has one, yes.
Okay, so do we. One of the nice things about mine is it actually helped whenever I was having heart problems. The thing that they're talking about just measures oxygen, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can no longer buy a brand new Apple Watch. They just pulled the 9 series off the shelves. Yes, you can. For sure.
What was the question?
Oh, can I stick a plunger on your head? For sure. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Who was asking that?
Castillo.
Castillo.
Her friend named Manny.
Yeah.
That you don't know, but she
I didn't
plays
mean to
Fortnite
say
with
that.
him a lot.
Apparently, the medical field can just copyright whatever the fuck they want.
The technology.
The technology that they use to like read how much oxygen's in your blood. And because Apple Watch has had it in there and didn't pay for the rights to put anything that can read the oxygen in your blood, they've now lost a lawsuit to this medical company who apparently patented that technology, and they have to remove it from their devices.
So they can
No,
still
they'll
sell
have to-
Apple Watches. They just can't have that on the...
They don't have one without it.
So ours still have it?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Well, wait, which one do you have?
I don't know, a new one.
A new one? Like
Yeah.
a new one?
Yeah, I bought it last year.
So probably what, an 8? Ours is a
Yeah.
6, so yeah, yours has it.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
That's wild that they can do that.
Oh my God, could you imagine if they just decided to pull the patent from everyone that had paid for the rights to use it?
That's a serious risk that we all run right now.
I don't know how that works.
They might have to shut down the service.
No, not just Apple. I mean, everyone who uses pulse oximetry.
They probably pay licensing in order to use it.
I don't know. I'd have to look into it.
If they were able to get this lawsuit through, then they had to prove that other people are paying for that.
Yes, but also a tech company is not a medical device company, and that is oftentimes looked at separately.
What if they offer it as a free thing on the Apple Watch?
It is a free thing on the Apple Watch.
But they tout it as like a benefit of having the Apple Watch. So
It's a free feature. You don't pay extra to be able to use the pulse oximeter. It's not a subscription. It's not anything like that. However, potentially in order to bring it back and them to have to pay licensing fees, you might have to subscribe to be able to use the pulse oximeter from now on.
That's a good thing I don't use the
and
Apple
stop
Watch.
speculating, because one, the information that you're getting was coming from the narcissistic cunthole.
No, I actually heard about this the other night on the WAN show, Linus, but I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Okay. So you still don't, because my mother is not a good source for anything. My mother
Except for
has her
judgments.
own version of Google. What?
Except for judgments.
Yes. If you want to be judged, she's got you.
Yes, Sweet Pea Bebo is here. Castillo.
Manuelo. ¿Qué ando, güey?
¿De dónde eres? ¿Cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? Baño.
Pork.
Ecuador, la puta de madre.
Sí. Chingue su madre, es cabrón.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
This just turned into a Mexican radio show.
All right, I'm out.
You only get a few words, though. That's all you get.
He'll just continue repeating like those same words in Spanish.
Yeah, I do it so rapidly, people don't realize they're the same words until I get to like the fourth time of repeating them. But I've convinced a couple people I'm fluent in Spanish by doing that. It's like 8 different phrases smashed together and all mixed up.
Got another one.
Yes, estoy bien. ¿Cómo estás?
You
Jesus
asked what
fuck.
he said.
Jesus.
Fuck.
What were you talking about with me earlier? We just witnessed it.
In his defense, he was watching a video and trying to solve a Rubik's Cube.
In
He
my
wasn't paying
defense,
attention to
my
anything.
brain is quite literally a Rubik's Cube that I'm trying to solve 24/7.
He's trying to get that hypothetical $1 billion.
Then why
Yeah.
don't you hyper focus on it a little bit more and solve it?
There's a choo-choo going by.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard the first fucking thing y'all said this whole podcast.
I know. You're okay, buddy. Our special little friend.
Anyway, stop speculating because we don't know how far that's.
Well, I'll watch it and look more into it. However, I do know I do know that they are pulling them off the shelves per
Linus.
Linus.
We were at my mom's house. and
What?
He said something about, can you believe that I have to fight Delilah to get her to take a shower? And I said, I hate taking showers. Showers drain me. And Nate goes, haha, get it? They drain you. Like down
Oh
the
my God, I
drain.
just got that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He did another one. I can't remember what that one
He's
was.
getting better.
He is getting
He's
better.
going to be dangerous come pretty soon.
You know, I was standing there last night, and like he was in the kitchen. Actually, this is earlier today. Why
Did
at
you
me?
just
Why are you
fucking
pointing that
aim that
at
at
me?
him?
I couldn't fart. My butt was flat on the
You could have
chair.
aimed it that way. There's a
No,
window.
because then she'll yell at me.
There's a window.
There's a fan.
Fart
that'll-
out the window. Stand on the desk and fart out the window.
I'm not squatting on my desk.
He was
Those
filling up
fart greases
the.
by your balls.
You weren't close enough to the mic. I don't know that we have that recorded. TM.
He was standing there at the kitchen sink filling up the dog's water bowl. I was just kind of like looking at him and like taking in how he acts and everything now. And that kid has grown up so much in the last year alone.
Yeah.
It is fucking wild.
Partially due to medication, allowing him to actually process words before they fly out of his mouth.
Yes.
And it's also just like his posture and the way he carries himself now.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking
He's gotten
insane.
taller and he's lost. I don't know if he's lost weight, but he's really slimmed out.
Yeah. It's wild. It's so fucking wild. And now he's even got a girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a
I didn't
girlfriend.
hear about that.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yep.
He hasn't gotten to talk to her since they went on Christmas break, though. So,
Well, he tried to call her last night, but she didn't call back.
yeah.
Oh man, they're on the outs.
Oh, darn.
His first heartbreak.
Eh.
Although it has been a significant like boon in this house because anytime he wants to use my phone to call his girlfriend, I'm like, "Is your room clean? Did you vacuum the living room and the hall?"
Oh, he's on that.
And then boom, done.
Nice.
I said one thing about doing your chores the other day, and they were all like, I said, "Did you feed the dogs?" And 10 minutes later, the vacuum was going. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Just needed a girlfriend.
I thought Annabelle was going to be nice and let him use her phone, but she was like,
She was supposed to.
well, she was very hesitant about it, and then she sat down. She goes, so, what do you like about this girl? And I looked at her, and I went into the bathroom. I'm like, Delilah, can I use your phone for like an hour or so? And Delilah let him. And I'm-
Annabelle was supposed to let him.
well, she was being very Annabelle-y about it, so I was just like, Delilah.
Yeah, we gonna have a chit chat.
Oh
But-
shit.
Delilah actually gave him her
Nice.
phone for like the entire night because he called and she's like, I guess
just
her
did
grandmother's
too.
like, she's not here, so I'll have her call you
Manny
back."
said,
Yeah,
"I just
okay.
did too." What is that? What does he mean?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Ask
Nobody can
him.
hear us, so we are asking.
He
him.
said, "Uh-oh." I don't know. What are you talking about? You're on delay, buddy. Context. We're like 8 conversations from where you are.
We can move on to your Uber story. 'cause
No,
I've
I
been
got
waiting this whole fucking time.
I got one more thing I want to kind of bring up here.
Fine. Fine.
and I forgot what it was.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Welcome to the shit show.
Oh.
O'Reilly's?
Not a sponsor. TM.
Yeah.
They are.
TM O'Reilly's.
Can we trademark not a sponsor?
Nah.
I think somebody's done that.
Well, we should look it up if they haven't. We should not sponsor our sponsors.
Make a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Anyway, we are very different parents from a lot of people. I would say it's kind of changing over to the way we parent for some people. One of the things we do not care about are curse words.
Mm-hmm.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm listening. I was waiting for you to continue.
Okay. One thing we do not care about is curse words. We haven't cared about them since they were little. And like for Delilah and Annabelle, it's been not a big deal. Nate, if he cussed, the kid would break down and freaking cry. Right? And we've never treated it like this terrible thing that you shouldn't do in the
No,
house.
they've never been in trouble for it.
Ever. But man,
Delilah
I knew-
refuses to cuss in front of me.
I knew it would be one day, one of them would just click. And then they would start using curse words like punctuation. If you had to guess which child it was, which one would you think?
Annabelle.
Oh, yeah. And you are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I couldn't be more fucking proud sometimes. And other times I'm going, okay.
I think we talked about this the other day or the other podcast.
I don't think we did.
We did.
Did we? Okay.
How she'll sit down there and you just hear, fuck.
Okay. Yes. Right. But it's gotten better than that. I'll walk into the kitchen to a middle finger.
All right.
So I'll return it. You know, fuck you too.
I get that.
And then at her mother's earlier, we were talking about it, and Annabelle flipped Alyssa off, and she returned it with 2 middle fingers. So Annabelle returned it with another 2 middle fingers right in front of her mother, and her mother
my
didn't
mom
know what
is
to do.
Standing over there. Well, not just my mother, but my niece, who is Delilah's age. She's 3 weeks older than Delilah. She's over there like, what the fuck is going on right now? Because Annabelle's flipping me off and I'm flipping Annabelle off. And we're just like having fun with it. And my mom's over there going, Annabelle, how dare you flip your mother off? And I'm
I'll
like-
break your fingers.
And I'm like, oh yeah? Fuck you.
No, fuck
Flip to the
you.
bird.
Tracy was just laughing. Your sister. Oh, my God. So, anyways, talking about this, I'm bringing this up because that was to the joke. Yeah, I just still don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Did not clarify.
That doesn't clarify shit. Language barrier. We love you. We love you. So I've been Ubering. Yes, I'm a professional driver.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
But-
But anyways, he's a professional
There
Uber
it is.
driver.
There it is. Talking to like these Uber rides about like my family, my kids, and the ability to do this. And the last time,
all kinds of cool new people.
the last one that got in, they were like, "Oh, you should totally bring her with you when you Uber. She could be like the in-ride entertainment."
Annabelle.
Yeah. Annabelle loved that idea. I told her about it.
That's a dangerous idea.
But
She'd be robbing everyone.
we're going to start a new segment. We're going to start a new segment per Callie's request.
They'd get out of the car. They'd be like, where the fuck is my wallet?
Don't stop fucking talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Don't bring attention to the fact that I'm messing with the soundboard.
Not only that, but she's also going to start dating every single Uber customer you have.
Yes.
Dude, everybody's her fucking boyfriend now.
Earlier
Everybody.
today, Van got everyone like rounded up so we could head over to my parents' house. And he's like, all right, everyone get in the car. And we all went out and got in the car. And Annabelle hadn't gotten in the car. And so he's like, you know what? We're just going to head over there. And I was like, no, you can't do that. And he's like, but we can go to Mobile and get your monster. So we like left the house and we went down to Mobile. And she's like messaging Delilah, like, where'd you guys go? And Delilah was like, well, we went over to Mama's house. And Annabelle goes,
We went to
"Y'all are
Mama's. Where are you? Home.
I'm at home. And Delilah sent back, oh, ... And Anna replied with, y'all are a bunch of bitches.
I love my kids. It's awesome. I I would have never been allowed to talk like that to I still to this day, Mom gets weird when you cuss around her.
Yeah. She cusses on the phone with me sometimes. I'm like, Mother.
Grandma?
How dare you?
Grandma, on the other hand, I was just over there earlier today, and I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, what? I love that. I love my family. So the new segment we're going to start is we haven't come up with a name yet. We'll let the resident Mexican help us with this. Oh, wait, whoa. Automod held a message for a reason. Misogyny. We'll post it to chat.
Allow it.
Allow it.
Allow it.
It is allowed.
Oh, you fucking what?
Allow it.
What did he say?
What'd he say?
What did he say?
What did he say?
Who is this
TM. Not a
bitch
sponsor.
that is talking right now? He sounds like a cunt. Is that what you were doing when I'm trying to fucking talk to you? You've asked for this question. It's fine. We can move on to other topics.
No, this was before.
Oh, yeah, sure it was.
I've just been waiting
Real
for it to
fucking
be allowed.
convenient.
It's been waiting to be allowed for like 5 minutes.
Real convenient. Real fucking convenient. All right,
allowed
so
it.
we haven't thought of a name yet. Maybe we'll let our resident Mexican give us a name for this segment. But it's essentially, anytime we record, I will save a story from my Uber travels. So it's like a minute in an Uber. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any suggestions from around the table?
Uber Tales.
That's a good one.
Uber Tales isn't bad. It sounds like a porn site for people who have tail fetishes, though. Ubertails.com.
Works for the podcast.
It does. It kind of. Fuck you with your idea is stupid. It sucks. What are you, professional namer?
Uber
Going on to
fans.
the next.
No, that man is not allowed to name anything.
Yeah.
Only Uber.
Ever.
He does the McBoderson shit when he names something, but it's always like vaginas or penises.
Buttholes.
Only Uber.
Only Uber?
Uber fans.
Penis McPufferson.
Any suggestions?
Not at this time.
Resident Mexican?
You got to give him about 5.
Who's the resident Mexican? You, buddy.
You're the only Mexican.
You are the Mexican. The American Mexican. You're Mexican American.
And we love you
I
don't know you.
You love him?
as a friend.
Does Billy know?
He loves him.
All right, so we'll start off with the first tale I have in an Uber.
Hmm.
And I will post pictures of the bloody scene where there was blood all over the outside and inside of my 2-week-old Tesla Model Y.
I think we've talked about this one.
I don't remember.
She said I didn't.
I think we have talked about it on the podcast.
What the
Jesus
fuck?
fucking
I've
Christ.
listened. Okay, I've been here for the podcast and I've listened to the podcast. How
Clearly,
do I
when he
not know
talks, you
this?
just black
I've
out.
told you to about this, so maybe you're confusing me
I
telling you
remember
about
this
it.
setting.
Okay. Yeah. Either way, continue.
Okay.
Well,
You
you
can
get to
tell it
hear
again.
it again.
Tell it again.
You get to hear it
It's
again.
fine.
Because you're going to get 2 today, so this might just be a refresher.
Refresh me.
Picked up in Baldwin, and as I'm pulling up to the scene, I can hear screaming outside of the car, so I roll down the window, and there's a group of 4 or 5 guys and 2 girls. And the girls are screaming at the guys. And as I pull up, I'm trying to assess the situation. Like, do I need to get out and help these young girls? Like, what's going on?
Are the young girls beating the shit out of these 4
Yeah, I don't know
guys?
what's going on. So I'm trying to
That one.
I'm letting the scene kind of play out for a second while I figure out what my next move is, right? And I'm still new to Uber. This is the second night I've done it, so I don't know like how you cancel rides or say it's unsafe or any of this other shit. Which that's a whole nother story in its fucking self. And as I'm looking at the situation, a glass bottle goes flying at my 2-week-old Tesla, smashes in front of the car, doesn't hit it.
If anybody's wondering, Van's got a Tesla.
I'm about to smash your nuts with my toes.
If anyone's
Ew.
wondering,
Yeah, so shut your pie hole, bitch.
Just letting
Van
the
has
community
2
know.
Oh, okay.
Teslas.
Oh, yeah, sorry. He's got 2 Teslas.
I don't have 2 Teslas. You have a Tesla, and I have a Tesla.
There are 2 Teslas in the house.
2 house
This is a
Tesla.
2
house
Tesla household.
So, as I,
You good, buddy?
did you already quit?
Sweet
Did
pea
it
quit.
insult your mama?
We've given it 45 minutes, guys. Rubik's Cubes are out.
Oh, the name of this is now The Fabulous Uber Tales of Van the Baldy.
Okay.
That's an original, man.
Yeah.
Let's just shrink it down to UTF, UT, OV,
Or
TB.
God, we can't even get our own podcast name right. We're not going to be able to get that right.
Bald Man's Tesla Tails.
I don't like it. It just doesn't have a ring to it.
Bald Uber tails.
So, anyways, there is a glass bottle flying at
His
my
ass.
car,
Oh.
hits the ground, shatters. And I look back up to see that the one girl has the other one, and she's dragging her to my car. And I'm like, okay. And then I see the one go down, and I'm like, okay, I'm dealing with drunk people.
Uh-huh.
She comes back up. The girl continues to drag her. Why are you videotaping me?
She's not.
Oh. Continues to drag her,
Didn't
opens
see
up
so
the
much?
car door, throws her in, scoots in next to her, and goes, get the fuck out of here.
Was this like something you were supposed to pick up or just
Yeah.
randomly? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So I throw it in reverse. We start to get out of there, and I hear, oh, God damn it. You're bleeding everywhere. What?
Don't you have white seats?
No.
Oh, I mean,
No.
thank
I
God.
turn around, and there is just a pool of blood all over the seat, all over the center
Yeah,
console.
I've definitely never heard this story.
I have pictures, too.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
wanna
even
see it.
shown you the pictures.
No,
We'll put them up
You
in the
posted them
socials,
on
too.
your Facebook.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see him there.
And then I think I had to take them down. I forgot
You took
why.
them down because I gave you shit because you just posted the pictures with like, well, this
No
was an
context.
eventful night.
And also, there was some window decals from work, I think, and that might be part of why I did it. Anyway,
Also, he's very good at that. Just him in a C collar. Just a picture, a van and a C collar.
a what?
Yeah. Whenever you got
A
in the
neck brace.
accident, you had a neck brace on. You just posted a picture like, oh,
I ain't got time to be explaining shit.
Then you
Then
ain't got
don't
time to be
post
posting on Facebook.
Seems very.
If I don't post it to Facebook, then a week later, well, you never told me. Well, if you care to know, I'll post this picture. You can fucking ask me, and then I'll spend the time telling you.
or you can make the post, be like, hey, this is what happened. I'm okay. No need to worry. And then post the picture.
You mean like we did for my own wife whenever I called her? And she still freaked the fuck out?
You didn't call me. You just sent me a message. Hey, I just got in an accident. We're fine. I'm not going to not call. You were in fucking Wyoming. I knew where you were. An accident in that spot. Nothing's going to be good about that.
Anyway, there's
Blood
blood
everywhere.
everywhere. She's drunk as shit. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know where your destination is trying to take me, but we're changing that to the hospital. Really? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not taking you to... You're not bleeding out in my fucking car.
And I'm going to charge you ambulance prices.
Ooh. They kind of did get ambulance pricing. We'll get there. Get to the hospital. They go inside. I call 911. I send a message to Uber. Hey, just had a situation. There's
I'm not-
blood all over the inside and outside of my car.
I'm not kidnapping my passengers.
I
I'm
didn't
taking
Right.
to
shoot
the
them.
hospital.
Because they send you a message like, if you're not going in the right direction, or if you haven't gotten them to their destination when you should have, or if something, they're like, hey,
Yeah.
is everything okay? What's
No.
going on?
No,
It
that's
doesn't,
not
but it
okay.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll get there.
There's lots of getting.
We'll
there.
fucking get there. Oh, there's a lot happen. So
I
we
wanna hear it all.
911 shows, cops show up,
Wanna hear it all?
4 fucking deep. 4 cop cars pull up. The security guard comes out after that point. Like he sees 2, like a blood bath young girl get out of my car and go inside. And he's just sitting there in the front. Like this is a normal day in the fucking neighborhood. Like,
I mean,
well, that's the 8th one in the last hour.
I mean, you've met the security guards that I work with, and they'd all probably be like that too.
I guess so. But it wasn't like, is everything
Nothing
okay?
surprises
Can I
them
help you?
anymore.
Like, it was just like the head nod, but the upward head nod, like, sup,
So
sup.
Had an event believing in that.
You guys are having a good night, I see. Oh, yeah, bro. So cops show up. The one dude comes up and he goes, holy shit. And I went, that's never a good sign. When the cop says, holy shit, and he goes, that's a lot of blood. And I went, uh-huh. He's like, so what happened? And I explain it. Now, the cool thing about fucker is they record everything in 360 degrees, and all you have to do is hit a button, and it downloads it to your flash drive
On what?
on the car.
The car.
Oh, your Tesla.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
car records everything around it. like no matter what's going on, you can just hit a button and it'll record the last 20 minutes and the next 20 minutes.
I don't know why I was thinking the body cam on the cop. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I just
record
I,
on the display.
I walked up to him, hello officer, I have to start recording. Let me boop your nose. Boop.
Why'd you sound like Donald Trump when you did that?
I know all the best.
When you boop their nose,
Boopers.
they turn in a circle.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And then they go doodaloo, which means recording has started.
Right.
Anyways, please, somebody who's listening, boop
Why
a
do
cop's
you sound
nose.
like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I don't know. I'm doing all the voices right now.
Hello.
Hello. They pull up, and then one of the female cops gets out, and she's like, I'm going to go inside and see what's going on here. She goes in. Another guy comes up, and they're like, they've never seen a Tesla before. All right. And they're like, oh, man, that recorded it? Yeah. So they got to see the whole thing unfold, start to finish, and
I
they're
need
like,
to
oh, it
see
seems
this.
pretty cut and dry. You've seen the video?
No, I need to see it.
It's gone.
You're fucking with me.
Nope.
No.
Fuck you.
It's gone.
Fuck
I
you.
showed it to the cops. When I got home, it was gone. It's the only thing that ever just self-fucking deleted. And I don't understand what happened. Like
I
I
would've
want to pull
contacted
I want to
Tesla.
pull the flash drive out and stick it into my computer and see if I can find it that way, because I have a feeling it's actually in there somewhere, because I never deleted it. But
I'm pissed.
they come out and they're like, that we're doing what is the test to see if they're blood alcohol test.
Castiello, whatever, said, if I boop a cop's nose, I'll get deported.
Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get imported.
Migrated.
He's already been migrated.
But maybe they'll import him.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, comes out. We're doing a blood alcohol test on minors.
Oh.
They were 16,
Uh-oh.
and the guys they were hanging out with were in their 30s.
Uh-oh. I want to know, do you know how she started bleeding?
Yeah, she picked up the broken glass bottle on the ground to try to cut them with it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Was this girl Annabelle?
No.
Oh,
Annabelle would have succeeded in cutting them.
that's true. It would have been their blood.
Yeah.
So her thought was to cut a motherfucker, but she
Yeah.
ended up cutting herself.
She did cut a motherfucker. It
And-
was the wrong motherfucker.
And this is the thing that blows my mind, because this isn't like the first like girl guy altercation I've Ubered for. But there's like a
Specialty?
sequence of like thought process for these girls that get in the back. And it's just, man, you just love fucking chaos, don't you? Because it's, I am never going back over there again. I feel bad. I shouldn't have done that.
Next day, he
I
picks
should
her up
call
at the
him.
Exact same house.
You think he's mad at me? What the fuck just happened?
I want to know why she went from being like, oh my God, to like, I'm from Alabama.
I would like
When
to
you
know
were doing her
too,
voice.
because that's the progression of it. Like it's. I don't.
Okay, so you got to the hospital.
Yeah.
They're doing the blood alcohol test.
Oh, they were drunk off their asses.
Yes. So what did they
Ooh, what
say
was the
to
result?
you?
They just took a police report. I sent it all into Uber.
Alyssa needs the numbers.
Yeah, what was their level?
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't remember. I don't think they gave me that. I think that's private information. I don't think they gave me their
Technically.
blood alcohol levels.
HIPAA.
But they just said they were drunk.
Yeah. I mean, that's even more, but
Yeah.
that's also an objective finding.
Yeah. So Uber is an American-based company. After 5 p.m., you have to call a specialty after hours number in India.
Did you ask them about their swivelly chair?
I did not.
Wow.
I might have gotten a little further.
Okay.
This is my situation. This just happened. Oh, okay, Mr. Kitchens. This is awful. Could you call back tomorrow and speak with... No, I need to know what to do with these people and what... I can't Uber anymore tonight. My car's covered in blood.
I mean,
And
you
you
still
have to
technically could have Ubered.
That's another thing. You have to clean that blood up. You don't know what they could have.
Correct. I got an extra $250,
Good.
You should
but
get
I
blood
feel
in
like
people
that's
every
not
day.
enough for a biohazard cleanup.
No.
I mean, what would you have charged when you worked at PuroClean?
Like $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fully suited up, not to mention leather seats, carpeted floors, those get cut out. Carpet gets cut out and removed in blood situations. So I don't feel like $250 really covered it, but it was like a $380 night, so I'm not going to complain too
That's
terrible
like the
much.
normal cleaning fee.
And you're over there.
It is the normal cleaning fee.
Oh my God, blood. And I'm like,
And the next morning, I told these guys about it.
Last night.
I told these guys about it. Annabelle's like, "Can I help you clean it up?"
Oh my Lord.
She got out there, gloved up, scrubbed off seats.
Let our infant clean blood up out
Yes.
of your backseat.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I did not know that information.
Yeah. She has AIDS now.
You know, it's been a while since we've had an argument between you two on the podcast.
Hey,
Go
it's
on.
about that time.
Wasn't it like earlier in
Nah, I
this
don't know.
podcast? Oh,
So yeah, that's the original first second night Ubering.
Yeah, never heard of that.
you know what makes that even more
You
like
fucking got me.
you know what makes that even more like
Fuck you.
irksome? It's because he calls me when he's done while I'm at work still. And he's like, "Hey, this happened. There's blood everywhere, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, "Well, come by and I will bring you down a thing of cavi wipes that are meant for cleaning up things that should probably not be touched with human hands."
Never showed up, does he?
He did not.
But
If it was his
I
own
couldn't
blood, he
fucking pee after a surgery, and I'm asking her to bring a goddamn catheter home so I can urinate. Well, no, I can't do that.
I feel like
Am I shoving these cavi wipes into your pee hole?
I don't know. Is that a thing you can do with them?
I don't think you want me to.
probably
I
could.
think I want you to.
I mean, I've raw dogged them with
What?
my hands a few times.
Aren't
Dude,
those
I
the
want to
wipes
see
that,
her
like,
shove cavi wipes
purple
into
wipes?
your urethra.
You just want to see
Fuck
my
that.
penis, you gay
Are
boy.
you going to leave your hand like that the entire podcast?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I like how he just pops in every now and then with a comment. We need to just get him his own little microphone specifically for that. Give him something to fiddle with throughout the whole show.
Yes, because then we just start laughing, but no one probably actually heard that.
Nope. Anyway,
You're so close.
that's one story. And then I'll give you a fresh one in case that one's already been told on the story or on the show. Last night, was it last night? Or no, it was the night before last. I pulled up to a mansion, which isn't actually very rare. They have this new thing called Uber Green, and you can only do it if you have an all-electric vehicle, and usually it's pretty hoity-toity people that are ordering Uber Greens. Sometimes I will have to drive 10 miles to pick up an Uber Green, and they will wait 20 minutes.
but it's worth it. Don't you get paid good for those?
No.
Oh.
Maybe like an extra
Uber gets
$1,
paid good,
$1.50 for the trip. But it usually happens during peak usage, so like they've tacked on an extra $15 to any Ubers coming through that area. So, anyways, I get to this. I'm waiting outside. It's been 8 minutes, and I have a hard rule now. After 10 minutes, you don't have a fucking Uber. You got to order another one, especially if you're not communicating with me. Rewind a couple of weeks ago when there was a huge, I don't know, Katy Perry concert or some shit in St. Louis.
Oh, really?
And I was,
Beyonce.
I don't remember who the fuck it was, but I'm waiting outside. The streets are absolutely fucking packed of drunk ass motherfuckers. And I mean drunk. I'm surprised they're not handing out fucking tickets. These people are so fucking wasted. And I'm calling. I've waited 48 minutes for this person out
I
front.
wouldn't.
And it's like, I don't know the rules with canceling and all this shit. And I thought they were just racking up a fucking bill the whole time I'm waiting there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Finally call them again and I get, hello? I can't fucking hear you.
Yeah, fuck them.
Click. Nah, bitch, you're going to have to find another Uber later.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. So because of that, I have a strict 10 minutes, you're done. Especially if there's no communication. I send these people a message. Next thing you know, here they come out. One's holding the other one, walking them to the car, and I'm like, oh, cool, drunk people. All right, I can handle this. I got rubber floors for a reason now. Not just for blood.
Dexter?
Jesus.
He said not just for blood.
You haven't even seen Dexter.
No, but I know the context.
Yeah, it's a good-ass show.
It is.
I used to watch it I did not.
Who did?
Someone.
Oh. Either way, it's a good show. Get in. Start to drive away. How are you guys doing? Good. What
Get
the
out.
fuck?
Everybody get out.
That does not sound like good. I was like, what is going on? And the one in the middle's like, it's not been a very good night.
You don't say.
I'm like, oh, well, what happened, hun? And she's like, we got invited to this party and nobody told us it was formal. And I'm like, and the other girl's like, yeah, they had like ballroom gowns on and suits and ties. And we showed up like this. And I turn around and they're wearing like jeans and like nice shirts. And I'm like, fuck those guys. If I were at a party and there were people hanging out in jeans and shirts, I'd go hang out with them over the fucking suits anyway. Right?
I mean, same.
Fuck the suits. So they started laughing and I was like, let's go get you some ice cream. And she goes, that's not even the worst part. And I would love ice cream.
Same.
and she's like, my boyfriend screamed in my face in front of everyone. And I'm like, is he still your boyfriend? I don't know. It sounds like he shouldn't be. He sounds like a dick.
True.
So we're driving. These other two girls are like talking her up. And I like turned around and actually got a look at him. I was like, you guys are under the age of 18, aren't you? No. Oh, yeah, you are. You're still in high school. You didn't hear nothing. I'm like, it's fine. We're just going to get you safely where you got to go. Maybe stop for that ice cream for you. You're so sweet. I'm old enough to be your grandpa. Shut up. We're driving there and I hear like, you know, sound a can makes when it hits the ground and it's got a bunch of fluid in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Oh shit, what? I'm so sorry. Don't be mad, Mr. Uber driver.
Mr. Uber driver.
Why? I just spilled my White Claw all over your floor. I was like, how? You're 17. And she goes, my Sprite.
Nice. Sprite.
And I'm so sorry. Don't be mad. I got rubber floors for a reason, hun. It's fine. Let's just
It's
get
for
you
the
where you
blood.
gotta go. But we're gonna forego the ice cream, okay?
Yeah.
You're so sweet. Oh, thank you. Again, grandpa status. All right, calm down. We get them out. They pile her out of there, and the one girl looks at me. She's like, "You have honestly been the coolest Uber driver I've ever had." And I'm like, "You probably say that to all the Uber drivers. Get out."
Now give me your money and leave.
And so they got out. The trip was an $18 trip. They tipped me $20.
Good.
Yeah.
Of their
Because
mom's
you have
money.
information.
Well, obviously
number.
it's going to cost
That
more than
was hush
$20 to keep me hushed up. I mean, I just kind of blew it out there for everybody to hear.
What's their names?
Yeah, I don't remember that. Or addresses.
Damn it.
When you're Ubering, at some point, you start getting them before you're delivering them. And there are times I'll be like, all right, I'm starting here in Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll end up in Granite City, Illinois.
That's how it was for me whenever I was doing DoorDash. Like, I'd start in Eureka, but I'd end up on the other side of St. Louis. Fuck that.
And it's fun. It's cool. I had one the other night and she was like, I'm going to see my mom over here. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like fun. She's like, I hate going over there. I was like, why? She's like, the neighborhood's so bad. And I'm like, where is it? And she's like, over by U City and Jennings. And I'm like, I never have any problems there. And she's like, really? I'm terrified. And I'm like, didn't you like grow up there? And she's like, no, we grew up in Baldwin. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. I mean, that's two totally different kinds of
Yeah.
towns. And I'm like pulling up to the house and I'm like, I Uber here all the time. One thing I'd like to stop is the misinformation about parts of St. Louis. You've contributed to this, and so has your significant other. East St. Louis isn't that bad. It's not bad at all, actually. When I was doing repos, I had to repo cars in East St. Louis. And Alyssa can attest to this. I was hunting down this very specific car. It started in East St. Louis, ended in the hoity-toity part of Florissant, ended up in another shitty part of town, right? Found it. I knocked on the dude's door and he answered through the garage, which is where they were hiding the car I was looking for. And he like is talking to me and he's like, so what do you need, man? And I'm like, that car behind you. And he's like, shit. He's like, you fucking got me. And I was like, I wasn't even trying, bro.
You just gave it to me.
He's like, all right, let me make some calls because I can't go into a garage. I'm going to give out some information here. Maybe this will help clean up the dark spot on my soul from repoing cars. If it's in a garage, we're not allowed to go get it.
You could damage the property. Is that why?
It's no, you're inside person, especially if it's attached to a house. If it's separate from the house, then it's not breaking and entering. But if it's behind a locked gate and you have animals and they get out, we can get hit with massive charges. If you run outside and start screaming like a fucking lunatic before they hook up to it, they have to leave or they'll get disturbing the peace. Just little things that I learned going through the classes.
I feel
All
like
of these things can and oftentimes will result in the debt being completely forgiven at the expense of the company that hired for the
Yeah, if they
repo.
proceed through this and you can press charges on them, the charges will be to drop the debt completely and you get a free vehicle.
I feel like there's a lot of people that repo cars that just don't listen to that still, though.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, because nobody knows this information.
Yeah. Now, there was one time when I was repoing that I had to call 911. Oh, boy.
That was Spanish Lake, wasn't it?
That was Spanish Lake. Found my car. It wasn't even blocked in. I'm backing up to this thing. Here comes another car down the street, and they stop. And I, like, wave them on, and they're just sitting there. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I think I'm in their driveway.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on right now.
No, I think they figured out what was going on.
Doors fly open. Dude bolts to the fucking door and just starts. They're stealing your car, man. They're taking your fucking car.
They were helping them out.
And about 12 motherfuckers come out this door carrying guns, baseball bats, all kinds of shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Pulled the lever, lifted that bitch into the air and floored it. Unfortunately, I didn't strap it to the motherfucker yet. So I lost a tire about halfway down the road. I was like, I can do this. I can scoop it, maybe get a strap. By the time I'd said that, they were at the windows of my truck banging on the glass. And I'm like, this is how I die for a $40 payment. Because you only get $40 per unit that you steal. Working for the largest repo company in the country.
Wow.
I was surrounded. But I watched as they were opening the trunk to the car that I was taking and started removing guns and duffel bags.
They also have rubber floor mats.
911, what's your emergency? I'm going to get slaughtered. They came in about 20 fucking deep. Now, 10 out of 10 times, if the cops show up, you have to put the car down and leave.
Yeah.
This time, strap up that car and get the fuck out of here, dude.
You rolled up on the wrong motherfuckers.
That's what the cop told me to do. Strap up the car and get the fuck out of here.
Well, because it was just going to be a repeat. You knew where the car was. Anyone that came back to get
But
it.
I feel really bad about the dude's girlfriend because he was beating her before the cop showed up because she's the one who parked the car in that spot in the driveway.
Oh. Yeah, you couldn't really do anything in that situation.
No, I was a little fucked.
Yeah.
Especially since it's illegal for me to carry any form of protection whatsoever. Which blows my mind when you watch the live series because they're always strapped with something. And it's like, no, you can't legally fucking do that.
You
Probably
have
a
a
toy
whole
gun.
ass truck.
Again, I hit them. I go to fucking prison. It all worked out. That one all worked out.
Wouldn't that, if they're like threatening you with weapons, isn't that defense?
Nope.
Why?
Because repoing is such a gray area. You have the right to be there. You have the right to take that property, but you're stealing a car legally.
But as soon as you are threatened with a weapon,
It doesn't matter. You are currently uninvited and you are trespassing.
so pull out on the street and then hit them.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird fucking thing that they wrote up in there.
If you trespass on someone else's property and you have a gun strapped to you,
then you're the
then
aggressor.
You could be considered
Well,
the aggressor.
Right. I'm not
Just
saying
in
like, you
general.
have a gun. I'm just saying like
But if you have anything that could be construed as a
Okay,
weapon.
but yes, I had a truck, but they had fucking rifles, and there was more than one person with a rifle. If I ran over one of their friends, I was gonna get shot.
I don't know. It depends upon how crazy you act. If you're just sitting behind the wheel, laughing like a fucking maniac, running all these people down, some of them are going to be like, maybe I'm not here.
Scream out the window, I'm bulletproof, motherfucker. Oh, shit. He might be.
they should have bulletproof windows on those repo trucks.
But my favorite story doing repos, and it was the only good story that I ever had doing
The
repos.
naked person?
No.
Oh.
Naked. Oh, actually, I have two. Thank you for
You're
reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. The good one, two good ones. The first one is out in the middle of fucking nowhere, Wentzville. Driving down this gravelly ass road, trying to find out where it's at. And these people from this other house are like, nah, man, you're on the wrong street. You got to go down here. And I'm like, maybe these are the motherfuckers hiding the car.
Sounds like
But I
it.
took their directions, and sure as shit, at the end of this gravel road, there was a driveway leading to a double wide trailer. Actually, I don't even think it was a double wide. I think it was a single wide trailer. And my car, it's like an old Impala, sitting there with 5 feet of fucking grass growing over the roof of it. And I'm like, oh, there's shit on the windshield, like a 1/4 inch fucking thick. Like this car hasn't been touched in years. Okay, I'm just gonna back up to it and take off with it then. Obviously, they don't fucking want it. They don't do anything with it. It's donezo.
Yeah.
I back up. I set my fucking forks, and I hear pop, 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 pop. Flip the lights on. I got the fucking yellow lights strobing, and I hear, "What the fuck you doing, boy?" You know what? I'm at the bank. I'm here to get the car. Hang on a minute. I gotta get over there. I can't hear you. Okay.
All right.
Walks up to the window, windows down, and I'm like, "What's up, man?" And he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I've got an order from the bank to take this car." He like leans back, looks at the car, leans forward, looks at me and goes, "That thing? Yeah, you can have it."
All right.
Excuse the fuck out of me? What do you mean? What, you can have it. I ain't done shit. That's my ex-wife's car. It's fucking broken anyway. Why'd you shoot at me? I was just letting you know I was here.
These are warning shots.
Motherfucker. It ain't worth the $40 for this shit.
Did he shoot at you or in the air?
Unknown.
Unknown. All right.
Unknown.
He just shooted.
He just like, yeah, pop, 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 pop.
Well, how did you shoot when the cats were fighting?
I don't remember. Probably into the air. Actually, probably into the dirt.
How did you shoot when there was a random dog on our property?
Into the dirt.
Okay, then that's probably how he shot.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't ask. I strapped up the car and left. And it was full of hornets
You know what I'd love to
that
hear
followed
about?
me all the way to a gas station. And one of the motherfuckers got me.
Them motherfuckers. I've always wondered, like, if somebody shoots in the air, I want to see where it lands, or if it hits something, like a story behind it. Like, this random bullet just landed right next to me.
Eh.
Okay.
Oh my
I'll
God.
just go
Someone-
fuck myself.
You're
I
just
guess.
going to have to
Door.
chill for a minute, dude. You're just going to have to chill for a minute. All right, one more. One more. We're at, yeah, we're doing pretty good. The naked person.
The naked person.
We've told this one on here before.
Did we?
Uh-huh.
Did we tell it on here?
Couldn't tell you. It was probably a really
Go
long
back and listen then. You can hear about my naked female. If you have heard it on here before, just throw us an email or something or a message on Facebook and
or
be like
just, throw it into the
the messenger chat.
the chat.
Yeah.
so
And
that
let us
people
know.
can
And
listen.
if not, I'll tell it again. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's been a very interesting deal. As a matter of fact, my life is apparently so interesting with this shit that Billy made a comment, or Sweet Pea made a comment to Alyssa the other day. He's like, I heard my name. He's like a little
He's
fucking
back at the
meerkat.
Rubik's Cube.
He's like a little meerkat. He just popped out of the hole. What?
Oh,
Karen!
Alan.
Alan! Alan!
Sharon.
Would you like to tell the comment that he made to you?
Why are you looking at me like
Alan
that,
really
making
just gets
that
him
noise?
off, and you've got a beautiful face.
They made a special edition Ozzy Osbourne bat stuffy,
Oh yeah.
and the head rips off.
Hell
Is it like
yeah.
Velcroed on or like?
I wonder how many people know the actual story of that.
Whether someone accidentally threw a bat.
They didn't throw a bat. He caught one out of the air on accident and bit its head off.
I heard that they threw a bat on stage and he thought it was fake and bit the head off.
That's what I heard.
I don't remember.
We'd have to look into it. But the biting the head off a bat was a total accident.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a stunt intentionally done.
That ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
I've accidentally bit into something crunchy and something smooth, and the sensory overload that my mouth went through was unbearable. I can't imagine like thinking you're like biting like a stuffed animal, and then suddenly there's like bone and cartilage and
warm blood. And
yeah.
Just
Anyway, Bebop says to me the other day, sometimes I hear the things that he says, and I'm just like, there's no way. And then I look at you, and you're like,
Yep.
Yeah, it happened.
Yep.
legitimately. And it's not like I go around asking for this shit either. These are just
No, we're just lucky.
lucky. Would you just pick your nose and drop the booger right into the trash
Sure the
can?
fuck did. It was bothering me.
Good.
Says Ozzy Osbourne explains that he thought a fan was throwing a fake rubber bat on stage, and wasn't until he chopped into the flying mammal's head that he realized it was real.
Chomped.
Chomped. Yeah.
Ew.
So did he even bite it off then, or did he get like halfway through and
He
go,
bit it off. He felt it twitch.
Oh. No.
I mean, that's the kind of shit that makes you a legend, though.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
There's even a scene in Little Nicky.
There's a
Is that like a
him
picture of
biting
him
the head
doing
off.
it?
Yeah. It was apparently at a Veterans Memorial fucking gig.
Oh, God.
I bet all the veterans.
So
were
did
like,
a
"Hell
fan
yeah!"
throw it on stage then?
Mm-hmm. That's what he said. I was going to explain that.
Who the fuck just carries around a bat with them? Ozzy,
They're going to a metal
sign my
concert.
bat. The fuck?
And the
I
fact
get a
that he
lot of
caught
weird
it?
people at my concerts is rock and roll.
Okay.
Somebody threw a bat on stage. I thought it was one of these toy bats, so I picked it up, bit the thing's head off, and suddenly everybody's freaking out. I can assure you the rabies shots I went through afterwards aren't fun.
Wait, you got to get a rabies shot even if you bite the rabid thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot cooler story if you bit the rabid thing than it bit you.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
I had to go through rabies shots the other day. Oh, what bit you? No, I bit that motherfucker. Taught that sumbitch a lesson. You
was
ain't going to come on my property
That dog.
and steal my trash.
And he definitely ain't going to be biting anything anytime soon.
That's goddamn right. I bit his whole jaw off. Motherfucker's walking around with only his top jaw.
Ew. I'm not going to say it.
What?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Not going to say what?
You ever seen those people on TikTok live where they got like no chin? Oh. They got the hole. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking
voice
about.
people?
What is that
Not
called?
because of TikTok. The
The
trach?
The trank, but like they have the deformity where they don't have the bottom jaw.
I think that was
Is that a
removed.
deformity or did they have
That
cancer?
I don't know.
Probably the
I've seen a
cancer.
few people that have it.
That's from chewing
The
tobacco.
only thing I can think of is a guy from fucking Tokyo Ghoul who's got his mouth ripped off, but still he can pronounce his words great.
What was the one we were watching the other day and dude got punched in the fucking face?
Jujutsu Kaisen. I did not just say it.
No, I know. Like,
randomly.
who was it that got punched in the face and his
Well,
jaw
don't
was
tell
just
me, I
fucking...
It
ain't
was
seen
the
it.
little.
Ugh.
Thank you for stopping.
Are you going to watch it?
Yes.
When?
Probably after I finish Tokyo Ghoul.
When are you going to finish that?
Wait a minute.
I don't know. I gotta wait for you.
You've watched
Oh.
like 5 other anime in between.
No.
And there's been plenty of
I
cuddle
just
opportunities for us to
rewatched
watch Tokyo Ghoul.
I'm almost to where we left off.
Oh, good. You can catch me up while we're watching it.
I figured if that's what you want to do, I can tell you everything that happened. I figured you would know.
It's been a minute. Should we watch Chainsaw Man?
I like it, yeah. I think it's worth watching. It's pervy and funny and actiony. I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. You may like it. Do you like pervy, funny animes that are violent?
I think you've just described every anime in existence.
Yeah.
What's the pervious anime that you enjoy?
Shimoneta.
You'll like it.
I don't know. Is
Konosuba.
Shimoneta, or would you say the Food Wars is a little bit more?
Pervy violent
I mean, I like
animes.
Food Wars, so
But it's
Food
like
Wars isn't violent.
You let me
It's
know
like
when you're done watching
teenage
your show
pervy,
right
though.
now.
what show?
like
The fucking Supernatural.
Oh,
old man
It'll be a
on
while.
fucking Dragon Ball Z. He,
Old
always-
man
Master
and-
Roshi?
Yeah, Master Roshi always trying to get like peeks of people's underwear and like touch their boobs and stuff. You'll like it then. That's kind of what he reminds me of. The teenage mindset. Ooh, I saw your panties.
God.
Yeah,
I
that's
just farted.
definitely okay.
you're welcome.
After he saw your panties too. Now they're soiled.
Correct.
Jesus.
There's one streak, just one.
So I believe somebody else had something they were wanting to talk about that happened to them.
What?
You were going to say something, and that's when we're like, all right, fuck it, let's do the podcast.
We were talking about
I don't fucking remember.
the pie.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the pie?
Yeah, the pie
Yeah,
that
all
I
right,
set on
the
fire.
pie.
I set a pie on fire completely.
No, he burnt it.
This is technically our Christmas
Did you
special.
miss that?
You'll get it a couple days
I set
after
a pie
Christmas.
on fire.
Oh, Jesus.
It still tastes good.
This is what it's like being on the other side of this. I see.
Yep.
Now do you understand?
Bebo, you
how
might have
frustrating it is?
ADHD, buddy.
No, he definitely does.
You might
100%.
have
You
ADHD.
know they make stuff for that now.
People who smoke.
Holy
You
fuck.
know, it sucks.
Okay.
Somebody should be watching
Hold
these
on.
comments as they come in.
I mean, I was.
What? It's fine. Nobody listens
Because
to
you
this
say
shit
it's
anyway.
Fine doesn't make it fine. Look, Manny listens to this. You
I
don't
did
know
it.
him, but
I
she
did it.
plays
Take me to prison.
Please.
Give me a Rubik's Cube. Just sit down. All right. I'll have this in a
Take
week.
This one, I'm tired of it.
I'll hand it to the cop and be like, I choose a week. They'll be like, the fuck are you talking about?
A year.
Yeah, it was a year.
Yep.
Was it a year?
It was
Yeah,
a year.
It was a year.
Oh.
It was a year.
We recorded it. We can go.
I
back.
would choose a week.
Well,
You don't
anybody
get
would
the
choose a
choice.
week.
No, I'm doing what Alyssa did earlier where she wanted to take a penny and double it. You can just make suggestions now.
Oh.
Hey, maybe they would like that suggestion better.
After dealing with me for a day, yes. They'd be like, you know what? We'll just shorten it to you're done.
You don't even have to.
You're done in prison. We don't want
You're
you
gonna lock you
here.
in solitary confinement. What are you talking about?
Even
They
that
have
wouldn't-
ways to deal with people like you.
even that wouldn't be enough. I'd start playing dead in there and they'd be like, dude, fucking stop.
I'm dead. I can't stop. I'm dead. Look at me, guys. I'm dead. I'm a professional dead person.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was a professional actor? This is me dead.
I already look bloated.
Daytime.
And this one's
Nighttime.
dead on my stomach.
This one's dead on a rock.
This one's dead with my dick in my hand.
Dude, put your dick away.
Did you ever see that guy that actually got hired on to be an extra
For playing dead?
For playing dead
Yeah.
so many times on TikTok.
Yes,
something?
actually. And
Yeah,
it was
he-
for CSI Miami that he got the job for, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah. That was epic.
That guy's like, he was so happy with his life. There are so many messages on
Yeah,
there
I
now.
know. Reporting this to the cops.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
see? See? It's a good thing I didn't finish the story.
Thanks,
Rig.
Manny. I know we don't know you, but
Shut the fuck up.
would you like to give him some context?
No. No. I was talking about somebody that made a suggestion for the podcast, and I went to say their name, and I
And
accidentally
she had
said
Manny on the
Manny.
brain.
I just said Manny on
But
accident.
first she says, you don't know them. And Dan goes, well, what's their name? And she's like, Manny. And I was like, yeah, Manny, you don't know him. She plays Fortnite with him occasionally.
I can't believe this motherfucker's been sitting. We have 5 viewers right now.
Me,
One,
you.
2, 3.
Uh-huh.
I'm not-
And more. You're in there too?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Well, who's watching right now?
We got
Say
Manny.
something in the comments.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment in
they're
there.
just
Say a
hey,
comment.
don't
Or-
call them
or
out.
don't. You
Don't
don't-
call them out. They
you-
just want to hide.
If you don't want to be associated with this, that's fine. We get it. It's terrible.
No, come to the dark side.
To the dark side.
Now tell us all of your deep and dark secrets.
We do ask that you might
Let us smell your dirty laundry.
follow us, though.
Smell it?
We do this every week. We appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Now wait
It's
2
just
minutes
bots.
for them to pop up and start commenting.
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
don't know what
another
the delay is.
Offer.
But yeah, no. I honestly, I think that's kind of all I've got for the last week. You got anything else?
Not that I can think of.
And that was Ghosts
Um,
objective from the week.
I have one
Oh,
question.
actually, I do have something else real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead with your question.
I was just gonna ask what hobo you stole those clothes from.
His closet.
Hobo, I stole these clothes from.
Yeah.
Bitch, I've been wearing these clothes for years.
That's nice. Himself. So, a few years ago, what hobo did you steal from?
What? Walmart.
Nice.
Walmart's hobo that sits out front.
Why are your short legs pulled up so far, and why are they like cradling your junk like that?
Because I've been sliding down in my seat slowly, and they've just been slowly going
it's
up.
like you're offering yourself to Bebop over there, and he's not even
Hey.
paying attention.
Earlier, Bebop
I'm
was
not
sitting over
looking.
in his chair.
Looking at
his
what?
Gaming
I'm
chair.
not looking
hey,
at
motherfuckers,
anything
I'm
you're
talking.
doing.
Bebo was sitting over in his gaming chair, and I looked over. You know, I just got a glance of like some pudginess. And I was like, why are your balls so pudgy? And I poked him. And he was like, I got pudgy balls.
What the fuck?
That was our conversation earlier.
Why you gotta body shame his balls?
They were just
No.
pudgy.
No. No.
All right.
No. Bebo, you've got beautiful balls.
He said they were
How do
pudgy
you know?
They're beautiful.
Manny is just waiting for it to be 12 o'clock so he can open up his Christmas presents.
Oh, you get to open them at midnight? You
Apparently,
little
that's
bitch.
his Mexican family's
Yeah.
thing.
That is such a thing. I was talking to Oscar about it, and they start celebrating the day before Christmas and go all the way into Christmas.
It's crazy.
Yeah, nobody knows how to have a fiesta like a Mexican.
Yeah, I asked if I could come. I'm like, y'all are just gonna be partying all day, and he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Can I come?" He goes, "You're too white."
Damn.
Okay.
I like tacos.
They're going to be eating all those fajitas without you.
Did those words blur into anybody else? Like,
I didn't hear what he said.
beating all those fetas. It's just all one word for me when you said that. I was like, what?
I think I've been doing that a lot lately because I'll say something to people and be like, huh? I was like, hang on, let me enunciate for a second.
It's me all the time.
Yeah. So
My words just kind of blend into each other.
the last thing to kind of just finish off the episode tonight. I'd like
I'm
you
glad
to,
you decided for us.
yeah, I'd like you to take a look at Exhibit A, Callie.
Okay.
See this
I
muscle?
thought you were
Jesus
gonna-
fucking Christ. Oh
we
my
are not on the
God.
same wavelength here, but we had the same reaction at the same time because I thought he was lifting his leg up onto the table to do to her what he did to you with his pant leg.
No,
I was like, why are you
I'm not going to
doing
show
that?
my sister my balls.
Please
The
don't.
fuck? Again, the meerkat has poked its head out. No, I literally just did this for that reaction out of him.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Here it
What did you
goes. Just I like the sounds.
He's a
from over here.
professional bodybuilder.
No, just shut up. All right. So I have this.
Oh, do you got this?
Is mine. This is
Okay.
Got it, got it.
This I'm doing the thing, but he's going to tell you about it.
All right.
He started working out again. No big deal. I have
2
no
days
problem
ago.
with that. 2 days ago. I have no fucking issue with that. What I have an issue with is he worked out, what, an hour?
Like 3 hours.
3
Both
hours?
days.
Cool. That's fine. You know, no big
With
deal.
our infant child?
Yeah. She a beast.
I come in the office, and the first thing he says to me, he goes, "Bro, look." And he's pointing at his calf. I'm like, okay, cool. He goes, "Nah, man, my pant leg. I pulled it up, and it got stuck on the way down." And it's not, I have no issue with you
He's
being
jelly because I got
proud.
gains, bro.
No, I have no issue of you being proud of working out. I have no issue of you being proud of your gains, but I have an issue with, yeah, look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just pumped that. Look how swole that
Look
looks.
at this pump I got.
Look at this vein, man. And like, if people didn't do that, I would have no issues at all. But it's just always, it seems so fucking self-absorbed.
You notice how
and
like this
fucking-
whole time he's been
yeah.
kind of out of all the conversations, piping in here and there, but now he's passionate. He's like, I really hate body positivity. How
No,
dare
it's
you?
not
How dare you
body-
be proud of your gains?
It's
You're
gloating.
such a
Not-
bitch.
It's not body positivity. It's, oh yeah, Yeah, hey man, look at this. Look at
Oh,
this. Look at that.
In
Look how
his
nice that is.
defense,
Come on.
I point out his veins because I really want to fucking poke him.
You want to say stab them.
There's something I really
I'll
hate
poke
about
them.
people that look at their body whenever I hate it. Say you lift up this bottle, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just lifting it up and looking at the bottle or using whatever you're lifting up, they pick up the bottle, but they look at their arm to see their muscles.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
I don't do that.
Yet.
You want me to start?
No. Don't. I don't want you to do it anymore.
Or
I don't
they're
think you
carrying
realize
You're such a
you do it.
bitch.
Oh, they're carrying something and they're just, while they're carrying it, look at where you're going or focus on what you're carrying. No one gives a fuck about what your muscles look like.
They care.
They don't need to.
They can.
I have a perspective because sometimes I'm at work and we're like boosting someone in bed or something, and it's like a 300-pound person, and I'm like, it's me and another 5'2", maybe 140-pound person, and we are just like, this guy up to the top of the bed, and I'm like, I don't have any muscle.
Yeah,
Where the
okay.
fuck is this coming from?
But it's not. I'm talking about people that do this
Are
every time.
admiring
Every time they pick something.
You don't. You don't understand. No, you don't. Shut up a minute. Shut up. You don't understand. Okay, when I was in high school, freshman year, squeaked the little bitch. I weighed 95 fucking pounds. I got picked on all the goddamn time. When I got into bodybuilding, there's more to it than I pick things up, I put them down.
No, there isn't.
You
No,
have
I
to be able to
understand.
tell which muscle groups need more work to keep yourself fucking proportioned, one. And two, it is not easy to get your body molded to a shape like that where
That's
you
not what I'm
want it.
saying.
And you can be very proud of it and keep an eye on it. And if that's what keeps you moving, by God, let it.
But
There ain't
and every day
nothing
you
wrong.
listen, every time you pick it up, you look at your muscles.
What you're telling me right now is the same thing as like a person that like, let me think of a good example of this. Hang on. Got a new car. And every time they go to get in it, they just walk around and just admire that
I
fucking
don't like
car.
that either.
Get over yourself.
Every time I walk away
That's
from my
not
I don't
my
do that.
problem.
Every time I walk away.
That is not my problem. If you want to admire yourself,
I want you to be proud of me too, man. I look to you for a lot of.
Listen, I'm proud of you for starting working out again.
You're so sweet.
But don't sit there and be like, bro, look at my calf muscle.
Okay, but can we point out
look at
something?
Look how
Vein right
stuck my
there.
pants are.
No, can we point out something that's a little bit odd? Maybe it's not odd. Maybe I just think it's odd because I've never noticed it about anybody else. When I work out, my fucking shit that like the muscle group I'm working swells up. What, 1.5 times its fucking size?
I have no idea. I don't pay that close of attention.
See, you don't pay
Measure
attention,
Before and after your workout.
huh?
Measure before.
I wanted to do
I don't know
that.
why that
I do
confuses
want to
me.
measure before and after a workout.
your workout.
But my shit swells up after a workout massively. And it
He's not
reminds
just
me
talking
of the
about his
glory
dick, guys.
days whenever I worked out and kept my body in shape.
Hmm?
And I like to show that off.
Before
I'm
all the
proud
hair
of
covered
myself.
Everything.
Fuck you. I've honestly wondered that if I shaved my arms, if I would look puny.
Now what the fuck?
You did lose some size there.
I have like, my hair sticks maybe a half inch up off my arms. I think if I shaved my arms, I would look a lot smaller.
Well, I'll bring the wax strips
The
over.
fuck you will.
Can we do
and
a
we'll
control?
test it.
No.
Come
Shave
on.
one of them.
side.
Yeah, I'll bring the wax strips over.
Just one whole half of his body.
If we can get this live stream
You'll let me wax
to
you?
50 followers,
Okay.
I'll let you wax an arm.
I'm gonna make 50
And
accounts.
half, no, you can't do that. They have to be organic.
You-
They got to
What
be
you don't know-
organic.
What you don't know?
Yeah,
about
I will
Mario.
know because it'll be Penis Puffer 9000.
That could be somebody's name.
No, it's not.
Watch, I'm gonna go to make that account and that username is gonna be used.
Oh, wait, 100% will already be gone. I've
It's like
got
the
it.
top fucking like female streamer account. Like all she does is like snores on stream. Fucking shit drives me up a wall. God damn, we're up to 6 viewers.
Hell yeah, motherfucker!
This is a fucking. You guys
Who
are
are you?
awesome. Oh, we've held another message. Oh, I got you, bro. We'll allow that.
Oh,
See, we're so cool. We allow stuff like that in here. Just as long as it's not, you're not making fun of those people.
What does this say?
What's the message?
yeah. Can
Oh,
you fucking
sure.
Read it.
Jesus fuck.
Don't shave your arms. That's gay.
All right, we're shaving all of his arms.
In order to do
All
that,
of
we
them?
need to have 200 followers on the live stream.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope, we're
That's
doing
my
it.
arms, motherfucker.
We're doing it to prove a point.
Then I'm
now.
going to start kissing your forehead when you're sleeping.
Ew.
Hey, Manny, fucking follow right now. Your number one follow right now.
You got to follow now.
Now, right now.
Follow
now.
me.
Right
Three.
now.
too.
Peer
Senpai?
pressuring you. Do it. Do it. Do it.
What are we
Do it.
at?
Are you just doing that so you see your
Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
8 days ago, I followed the stream with my other account. And that's it. We've got 3 people following.
I think I'm already following.
Manny's already following. He followed 7 days ago. Oh,
What is that?
Callie, you son of a bitch. That was Callie following. That's the sound it makes whenever we get a follower.
Wow.
Yeah. You
Hey,
bitch.
We got another one. Another
Oh,
one.
we just lost 2 viewers, just so
Okay.
you know.
Damn it.
They don't want to see me shave my arms either.
Well,
It's
I guess
not
I'll
about-
just go fuck
it's not-
myself.
It's not about them. It's about what I want.
All right, Scott.
I know. I did that.
And they didn't even follow. All right, that is it, though. That is all we've got time for
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, Van's got to go work out.
You know,
Hang on.
honestly,
Hang on. No.
Okay.
I've got some
No,
sleep to
okay.
get. It's Christmas Eve.
That child isn't asleep yet. Never mind.
what?
I'll try to be quiet.
Yeah, just say
okay.
it
So
quietly.
we're at my parents' house, right? Yeah. We come home. We drop the kids off. We get all their presents out, and he's like, "Okay, come on." I was like, "Come on, what?" And he's like, "We got to go over to Grandma's. We got to finish wrapping up stuff and getting it put in the van." And I was like, "Why the fuck are we putting this in the van? We don't need to go back over there later on because that's just going to make the dogs freak out and like it's going to be a bigger explosion." And he was like, "Well, what do you suggest?" I was like, "Just leave the seats folded down and put it all in the back of the damn car." And he was like, "Yeah, but what if the kids go out there?" They have no reason to go out there. By the time we get back, it's going to be late. They will have zero reason to go out into the garage at all. And he's like, "Yeah, but I still have a workout that I haven't done with Delilah today. So what if that happens?" And I was like, "That's not going to happen." And he's like, "You don't know that."
We got a message from Acid Fetish Toy. Apparently, that sound effect scared the shit out of her. She said, "I'm in a cave on Stardew, and that sound effect scared the higgly heck out of me."
Hell yeah. Now, are they following?
Oh yeah, they followed 8 days ago.
Oh, perfect.
So we've had no new followers in the last 8 days. So you got a hell of a track to get to 50 followers.
Excuse you just got a new follower right now.
You don't count.
What?
I'll count it into the 50.
I am a follower,
But you have 46 more to go.
and I watch religiously.
You still got 46 more followers to go.
I just had a fucking stroke.
I got about 12 emails.
Also, apparently Manny's leaving. It's about time to open his presents.
Okay,
Let's all go to Manny's
it is my
house.
present.
I hope you get that Barbie doll you were wanting, buddy. I'm rooting for you. Santa Claus, if you don't get him the Barbie doll, we're going to take out your kneecaps.
Fucking right.
With a 12 gauge.
Baseball bat. With a 12 gauge baseball bat.
No.
In a bat
Yeah.
with the
No
tent
gun
missing.
violence on Avengers R Us here. Okay?
You mean Twitch?
Yeah.
People play Call of Duty all the time.
You can't, that's one thing. You can't talk about guns.
I'm
The
doing-
first rule about Gun Club.
This isn't Gun Club.
Oh.
I deem it the gun cult.
The first.
Which, by the way, we fucked up Saturday with our cult.
Why?
It was breakfast. We were supposed to be there to help.
Yeah, they told us the night before.
They told us like 2 weeks before.
Not me, motherfucker.
Oh, you were
guys
sitting
kicked out
right
of your
there.
cult? Are you guys kicked
No.
out of the cult?
No, we're not fucking kicked out of the cult. Why is that something you're looking for us to do?
And I haven't been initiated yet, so therefore,
There was another aggressive
Fuck
slam
'em.
down of the Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
No,
That's
Seriously.
an aggressive hit
Yeah.
of the vape.
Yep.
we've tried to stop this like 12
I know. We're doing the Midwestern goodbye
That's fine.
for all 4 viewers, 2 of which are us. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for being a friend.
Down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the.
All my friends will a low rider.
It's too fast! How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
I wanted to real quick say thanks, Ben's mom.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And if anybody can solve a fucking Rubik's Cube, please send my dumbass detailed instructions. Thank you.
We got a twist, turn, Bob.
You know, because all the YouTube videos
Twist
haven't
foot.
helped because he hasn't heard anything they've said.
Hey, he turned the sound up a while ago and watched something.
A little bit.
I heard it.
And I got nowhere.
You got to turn it up a lot a bit.
Well, they really do make it look easier.
Goodbye.
He's like,
big screen for this. Bye. Bye.